This chart tracks the ticker SATS over the last 12 months. In that time, the stock has surged 543%. That growth has nothing to do with EchoStar's traditional satellite television or 5G networking operations. Through a pair of large spectrum sales, EchoStar shifted its corporate identity. Today, the company sits on over $18 billion in cash and 52 million pre-IPO shares of SpaceX. When SpaceX filed confidentially for an IPO on April 1st, retail traders flooded in. They are using this NASDAQ-listed stock as a public market proxy to grab pre-IPO SpaceX equity. To understand where the price goes next, we have to look past the telecommunications labels and evaluate the ticker based on the restricted SpaceX equity it now holds. Internally codenamed Project Apex, the SpaceX IPO is targeting a valuation between $1.5 and $1.75 trillion. Hitting that target would make it the largest initial public offering in U.S. history. To figure out if SATS is actually worth buying at its current price, we have to look directly at the net asset value math. Net asset value, or NAV, is straightforward. We add up the cash from the spectrum sales and the strike mark value of those SpaceX shares, then subtract the company's debt. SpaceX's operational strength is undeniable, but the central question for this trade is whether the current SATS share price has left the reality of its underlying assets behind. This matrix breaks down exactly what you are paying for at the current SATS spot price of roughly $117 a share. Right now, the company's $34 billion market cap requires SpaceX to IPO at the absolute peak of its target range, $1.75 trillion. Even if SpaceX hits that perfect target, the upside for SATS is mathematically capped at a share price of about $155 to $170. That leaves you with roughly 35% upside from where it trades today. Now, consider a different outcome. SpaceX goes public at $1 trillion. By any historical measure, that is a highly successful public offering. But at that $1 trillion valuation, the net asset value math underneath your SATS shares breaks down. Because the underlying 52 million shares mark at a lower value, the implied price of SATS instantly drops to roughly $80 a share. By buying in at $117, you are risking a 40% drawdown in your portfolio to chase a mathematically capped 35% gain. That lopsided math ignores the dead weight inside the ticker. SATS holds valuable SpaceX equity, but it also carries a declining legacy business. Legacy operations like Dish and Sling TV are in managed decline, and they burn between $500 million and $1 billion in cash every single year. Furthermore, Chairman Charlie Ergen holds super voting control over the company. He can allocate the spectrum sale cash toward massive acquisitions or new business pivots, and retail shareholders have no vote in the matter. This chart details how markets historically penalize this exact setup. Closed-end funds with complex governance and legacy baggage typically trade at a 15 to 30% discount to their actual net asset value. Right now, momentum traders are applying exactly zero structural discount to the SATS share price. When the IPO hype settles and the market inevitably prices in that standard holding company penalty, you stand to lose 15 to 30% of your value, regardless of what the SpaceX stock is doing. Even if the IPO hits the peak valuation, SATS cannot cash out on opening day. Those 52 million shares are strictly restricted. They are legally bound by a standard 180-day post-IPO lockup period. For 6 months, the entire market will know that a massive, multi-billion-dollar block of supply is sitting there, waiting to be unloaded. Historically, the anticipation of that extreme supply pressure depresses the stock price right at the moment retail investors expect a payout. Starlink is dominating global connectivity, and the SpaceX launch cadence is unmatched. The asset is real, but the public wrapper of SATS is structurally flawed at today's prices. If you are a retail momentum trader looking to buy in now, you are relying solely on hype. You are accepting moderate upside while taking on 40 to 50% downside risk. Entering the trade at current levels should be avoided. But if you are a current shareholder who already profited from the 543% surge, your math is different. The market is currently giving you full credit for a perfect IPO before a single share has actually priced. This is the optimal time to trim the position and secure your profits. For the calculated speculator, the strategy is patience. You're waiting for a catalyst to bring the price down, a soft IPO print, a lockup event, or the holding company discount. Your target entry zone sits squarely between $80 and $90. Acquiring shares in that lower window flips the asymmetry. It provides a margin of safety against the structural risks of the legacy business. The ultimate rule here is portfolio survival. Do not chase the narrative. Size your position strictly so you can survive a 50% drawdown without breaking your portfolio.